morning. Welcome back. We are on A Course in Miracles, lesson number 21, titled, I am determined to see things differently. I am determined to see things differently. The idea for today is obviously a continuation and extension of the preceding one. This time, however, specific mind-searching periods are necessary in addition to applying the idea to particular situations as they may arise. 5 practice periods are urged, allowing a full minute for each. In the practice periods, begin by repeating the idea to yourself. Then close your eyes and search your mind carefully for situations past, present, or anticipated that arouse anger in you. That arouse anger in you. The anger may take the form of any reaction ranging from mild irritation to rage. The degree of the emotion you experience does not matter. You will become increasingly aware that a slight twinge of annoyance is nothing but a veil drawn over intense fury. Try, therefore, not to let the little thoughts of anger escape you in the practice periods. Remember that you do not really recognize what arouses anger in you, and nothing that you believe in this connection means anything. You will probably be tempted to dwell more on some situations or persons than on others, on the fallacious grounds that they are more obvious. This is not so. It is merely an example of the belief that some forms of attack are more justified than others. As you search your mind for all the forms in which attack thoughts present themselves, hold each one in mind while you tell yourself, I am determined to see blank, the name of a person, differently. I am determined to see blank, specify the situation, differently. Try to be as specific as possible. You may, for example, focus your anger on a particular attribute of a particular person, believing that the anger is limited to this aspect. If your perception is suffering from this form of distortion, say, I am determined to see blank, specify the attribute, in blank, name of person, differently. So the title again for lesson number 21, I am determined to see things differently. When I first heard the words attack thoughts, I was like, what the hell is that? What does that mean? And basically this is, I guess, the first time they actually introduce it. And first time that it's coming about. I mean, I heard attack thoughts on a retreat from A Course in Miracles. I took a retreat, so let me tell you. I wanted to do the Course in Miracles for years. I bought the book when Amazon first came out, like 30 years ago, when they still only did books. I didn't even know what Amazon was, but basically I was online and they were selling it. So I bought the book, and the book, when it came, it was hardcover, and it had Bible type paper. At that point in my life, I was running from anything Bible because I was trying to get away from the Bible. I won't get into it, but that's where I was at that time. And now I'm fine with the Bible. But then I was running from the Bible. And basically, so I looked at that and I saw the paper and I put it on my shelf like it was Like it was, taboo for me. Then eventually I moved and I took the book with me. And basically, like, years pass. I try to pick it up. I start the lessons. First of all, it stinks for me. I didn't like it. I didn't understand it. It was annoying. I was done. So then I stopped again. So then I Googled this retreat. Because I thought to myself, at some point I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm going to do this Course in Miracles. And I thought to myself, like, okay, how you going to do it? You have a mental block. You have a block. But at that time, I used to teach people how to break through their limiting beliefs and things that are in their way. And so I said, what advice would I give somebody? And then I immediately said, go on a retreat. Go on a retreat. So I found the retreat. I went to the retreat. And after I did the retreat, the blocks were removed and I was able to start. And when I started, I didn't stop. I was committed and I kept going forward. So you're at lesson 20. You're doing great. Okay? I kept going forward. I did all the lessons. And then I did the text. And then I did the manual for teachers. Those are the 3 parts. And it was like a zillion pages. But every time I finished a section, instead of like being joyous that I finished, I would be a little sad. I would be like, oh, I'm finished. Because at some point, it's like you have this awesome love relationship with God, the Holy Spirit, whatever you want to call everything. It doesn't really matter. That even though I love the Holy Spirit, I had such a love relationship that I didn't want the communication to end. And I guess that's part of the reason why I'm with you now, because it's my life, it's a journey. There's some things in this course that are so beautiful and make so much sense. And basically, like, it's kind of like, it's a little romantic in a way for me, because it's kind of like, the person who tells you everything you want to hear. Everything you want to hear. The Course in Miracles will tell you everything you want to hear. And it's sweet, and it's kind, and it's loving, and it's gentle, and it's fun, and it's what? Sometimes it's mind-boggling. It's challenging. So the Course in Miracles is not for everybody, but it was for me. So if you're here, it's probably for you too. You're dedicated. So keep up the good work. You're doing it. And I hope to see you again tomorrow.